Hello students, welcome to Sourav's classes. Today we are going to do some questions on statistics. Okay, and the first topic would be mean. If you all know mean, that is x bar, which is equal to sum of the items by the number of items, right? So let's start with the first question. It says Billy's marks this term were 80, 85, 90, 95, 60. What is his average marks? Simple, they're telling you to find x bar. So that is 80 plus 85 plus 90 plus 95 plus 60 divided by how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Alright, so that becomes 410 divided by 5, so that is 82. Okay, so x bar is 82. That's your correct answer. Let's move on to our second question. Okay, so the next question, okay, it's somewhere off the screen, so we're going to put it back on screen. Okay, just hold on. Yeah, that's okay. So let's read the question carefully before answering the question. It is an average question only. It's a normal easy question. In a class of 25 students, 3 students did not submit any book report for extra credit. Did not submit any book report. Okay. 8 students each submitted one big book report. 6 students each submitted 2 book reports, and the rest of the students each submitted at least 3 book reports. Now what we are going to do over here is to understand total number of students is equal to 25. Now students who submitted some report or none is equal to 3 plus 8 plus 6, that is 17 of them. 3 of them submitted 0. 3 of them submitted 0. Then 8 of them submitted 1. Then 6 of them submitted 2. Now the rest, we are left with 8 more students, right? We are left with equals to 8 students. You see, we want to maximize the number of reports submitted. So let 7 students submit 3 reports each, and the last student submit the maximum number of reports, say x reports. So if I am to find the average is also given. The x bar is given as 2. So what is the x bar? X bar will be 3 into 0. Alright, 3 into 0 plus 8 into 1 plus 6 into 2 plus 7 into 3 plus x into 1 is just x. Whole thing divided by 25. Alright, that's the number of students. Now let's go ahead and solve this. So in place of x bar, we are going to write a 2, right? So that's a 0. There's no need of writing 0. First write 8, then 12, then 21 plus x divided by 25. Okay, now we got to multiply and write the final answer, 50. Alright, which will be equals to, this will be 12, 3, 8, I think it will be most probably 81. 8 plus 12 plus 21, not 81, sorry, 41. Yes, 41, that is the correct answer, plus x. Hence 50 minus 41, which is equals to x. That implies x is equal to 9 reports. So the last student has to submit 9 reports. So 9 is your correct answer. So this question is also over. Let's move on to our third question. Now the next question, okay, here is the next question. It says, what is the sum of all consecutive positive integers between, now I am highlighting a few points that you must concentrate on, and that will be this. This is the word positive. Look at the range from minus 200 to 200, but they are trying to confuse you by writing this positive, hoping that you will make a mistake in the question. Okay, make sure you understand before you continue with the question. You read the question carefully. It says, what is the sum of all consecutive positive even integers between minus 200 to 200? Inclusive means everything is included. You see, since the numbers are consecutive, so the x bar will be 200 plus 2 divided by 2. Okay, 2 digit, we are supposed to get even numbers. Alright, since we are to find the sum of all even integers from 2 to 200 including, so to find the sum, we need to take the average of all the terms and multiply the number by the terms. Since we have consecutive numbers, the average will simply be this. Okay, so what am I trying to say is that we need to take the average of all these terms. We need to take the average of all the terms that we will find from here. We need to take the average of all the terms and divide it by the number of terms, and multiply it by the number of terms. Okay, and multiply it by the number of terms. Just hold on. Okay, and multiply it with the number of terms. So simply you can directly use this, okay, and find out the average. Okay, so what will be the average? 202 divided by 2, that is 101. Okay, that is the average in the first part. Now what we need to understand, that we need to find the number of terms. So in order to find the number of terms, okay, in order to find the number of terms, just do this. Okay, find the difference between the highest and the lowest term and divide it by 2. You have to divide the result by 2. And please don't forget to add 1. Why? Simply because they are in between them, so you will get a term that is plus 1. Okay, so the maximum is 200 minus 2 divided by 2. So eventually you will go plus 1, of course, don't forget the plus 1, that is 198 divided by 2 plus 1, which is equal to 99 plus 1, that is 100 terms. 100 terms. So the sum of the terms, so their sum will be 101 into, sorry, 100. 101 into 100. So if you do 101 into 100, what do you get? You simply get 1 0 0 what is that? 101, sorry, 10100. Okay, so that's your final answer, right? Simply it's 101 into 1, and then the 2 zeros are going are at the back, at the behind. Okay, so what did we do? First we have to find the average, then we have to find the number of terms, and then we have to multiply the average and the number of terms, and finally get the sum of the terms. So what is your final answer? Your final answer is D. Let's move on to our fourth question. Moving on to our next question over here. So that's our next question, question number 4. Question number 4 is saying that 5 children's books have an average arithmetic mean length of 18 pages, okay, and a median length of 17 pages. If 3 times the length of the shortest book is 1 page less than the longest book, what is the longest possible length in pages of the longest book? Now let's try and understand this question. Let us take 5 books equal to A, B, C, D and E, right? Now it says the median length of there is a median length of 17 pages. So what is the median among these 3 values, these 5 of them? C is the median. So C is equal to 17. Okay, now it says 3 times the length of the shortest. Suppose this is the short, we have started from the shortest SH till the longest LO. Okay, so the 3 times the shortest is equal to 1 page less than the longest. E is the longest. So now this becomes 3A plus 1 is equal to E. Now what you need to understand is very, very simple. Okay, see, in order, just hold on, spelling mistake. In order, okay, in order to maximize the lengths, in order to maximize the length of B and D, in order to maximize the lengths of over here the B and D, in order to maximize the lengths of B and D, alright, this means you have to maximize the lengths of B and D over here, okay, because those 2 are left. So it means we must have A is equal to B. The two shortest ones have to be equal. Then we will be able to maximize the lengths of B and D. So now what do we have over here? We have A as A, B as A, C as 17, D is as over here we have to find the length of D is, so now D we will write as D. As of now we haven't found D, and E is 3A plus 1. Now look at this D. What about the D? You see, since we have a fixed average, so D needs to be lowest. So D needs to be lowest. D needs to be lowest. Okay, so what will I take the D as? Let's take the D as the 17 because that's the median. So now you have A comma 17 comma 17 comma 3A plus 1. Now if you add all of them, okay, if you add A plus 3A, that is 5A plus 17 plus 17, 34 plus 1 is 35. Alright, which will be equal to we have 5, 18, 5, 7, 8. So we are going to have here as this is the sum. Alright, this is the total. So average, so that's the x bar is equals to the sum, that is 5A plus 35 divided by the number of items, 5. So now from here we are getting the average to be we are getting the total to be over here. If it is a 18, instead of x bar I write 18, then we are getting 90. So this is equal to 90. So that implies A is equal to, this A is going to be equal to 11. Right, take this that side and subtract, you will find 11. So what do we have to find? We have to find the possible length of the longest book. So what is the longest book? The longest book is E. Right, the longest book is E, and E is equal to 3A plus 1. So that is 33 plus 1, and that is going to give you 34 pages long. 34 pages long. So where is your answer? Which is your option? Option number B is the correct one. Now we move on to our next question. Now the next question is here, and it says that I want you to concentrate on this question. Okay, it's not easy. It says that S is a set that consists of integers this, right until x. Let's change the color. Then T is a set that consists of integers this. Okay, let's change again color. M is the median of the set S. Let's change color again. K is the mode of the set T. Okay, let's change color again. And MK is the factor. MK is the factor of 35. A lot of information. Let's write it part by part. Okay, otherwise you will not be able to do this question, and the whole time you will be staring at this question in the exam hall, and staring is not going to give you marks. So let's start with writing. So the S set contains x comma minus 7 comma 5 comma 3 comma 11. Okay, arbitrary places I'm taking. Again the set T contains the values minus 3 comma 5 comma 0 comma 7 comma minus 7 comma y. Alright, 7 comma y. Now look at this. It is saying that M is the median of S. M is equal to median of S, comma K is equal to mode of S. Alright, comma, and M to the power K is factor. Factor of who? Factor of 35. Now let us check how we are going to do this question. You see here, from the set S, we can easily see that the value, if we write the value 3 over here, we write 5 over here, we are arranging in ascending order. Okay, so if we write the value 3 over here, we can easily see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and the mid one is the median. So M is coming as 3. But if you take M as 3, then 3 to the power K is not a factor. Okay, 3 to the power k is not going to give you a factor of 35. 3 to the power k is not a factor. Just hold on, get the pen. 3 to the power k is not a factor of 35, but there is a catch. When k is equal to 0, then 3 to the power k is 1. Now 1 is the factor of 35. So if 1 is the factor of 35, then if k represents the mode in t, if k is the mode, k is representing the mode in t, okay, that is t. Very big mistake. Please, you students, don't make mistake in this, writing thing. So this is the mode of t. Okay, so if k is the mode of t, then definitely the value that over here that you see, the value y, it definitely has to be 0, right? For that set even to have a mode, for this set to even have a mode, for this t set, for t set to even have a mode, y has to be equal to 0. Alright, so 0 will repeat over here, so the most number of times, hence y has to be 0, because this k is the mode of t. This k that you are going to find is something from here you are going to take. It's the mode of t, and then you are going to put this value of k in mk. Alright, so k has to be 0. That implies the y that is given over here is 0. So what is your final answer, students? Your final answer is 0. Let us push forward now to the last question for this video, and that is question number 6. Moving on to the next question, question number 6. Again a long question, students, so please pay attention as to what I'm going to show you, alright, or what I am reading in this question. Alright, so let's start. It says set x consists of 5 consecutive even integers, 5 of them. Set y consists of consecutive prime numbers between 30 and 50, and the set z is directly given to you. Okay, so let us first write the sets and then we'll read the next part of the question. Alright, so the first set is x set. What is my x set? It is a set of 5 consecutive even integers. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now set y. What is my set y? Consists of prime numbers between 30 and 50. Okay, so first one is 31, then the second one is 37, then 41, then after that 43 and 47. Yeah, 43 and 47. They are prime numbers. And the set z is already given to us. It's given as 120, 111, 109, 130 and 108. So over here the set that I have written over here is not arranged in proper order, while the ones that are at x and y are arranged in proper order. So let's arrange this one in proper order. So the first one that we are going to get is 108, then we are going to get 109, then we are going to get 111, 1, then we are going to get 120, and then we are going to get 130. So arranged in order, this will be the values. Now let us go ahead and read the next part of the question. If we increase the value of each element in set x by 50%, so let increase, so the new set x will become now, if you increase 50%, 2, 50% of 2 is 1, so that is 2 plus 1 will give you 3. And if you continue doing that, the next one you'll get 6, the next one you'll get 9, the next one you'll get 12, and the next one you'll get 15. Similarly, the y set, it is saying over here, we increase the value of each element in y by adding a 10. So let's start adding a 10 and let's increase 41, 47, 51, 53 and 57. Correct. So these are your answers: 41, 47, 51, 53 and 57. Let's go on. Then what is the order of the magnitude of their standard deviation from least to greatest? Now the Z set, we'll have to write them down. So that is 108, 109, 111, 120 and 130. Now the best way to do this question is to observe the magnitude, is to observe the magnitude of standard deviation of SD. Okay, is to look at the spread of the numbers in the set, is to look at the spread of the numbers in the sets, given sets. Alright, so if you look at the set X has spread by 3, right? Look at the set X. Let's look at the set X. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 3, 15. If you look at the set Y, it has spread in this form: 6, over here 6, then over here 4, then 2, and then 4. Alright, and Z has spread 1, then 2, then 9, and then 10. So you can see, if you're still unsure of what is going on, okay, then take a look at the ranges too. The range of X is 12. What is the range of X? How do you find? 15 minus 3, you're going to get as 12, right? What is the range of your Y? The range of Y is 16. Why? 57, the highest term minus the lowest term. Okay, 57 minus 41 is going to give you 16. But what is the range of Z? The range of Z is the largest: 130 minus 130 minus 108. So we subtract that, you're going to get a 2 over here and a 2 over here, and over here it is a 0. So 22, maximum range is that. So what is your correct answer? X, Y and Z. This is how it's going. First the minimum is X, then a little bit higher is Y, and the last one is Z. So your final answer is D. So students, thank you for watching these videos at Sourav Sir's classes, and keep taking as much help as possible, because all the help that you need will always be provided at Sourav Sir's classes. Thank you, students.